Hello, my name is Mr. Jackson, and welcome to the History Talk Show, where you and I will talk and be listening to stories of famous abolitionists from the 1800s. One of the abolitionists that we'll be listening to today is sitting right here next to me. Her name is Miss Frances Harper.
Hello, everyone.
So, Frances, do you mind if I call you Frances?
Yes.
Okay, how are you today?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So, let's get started with the talk show. I have some questions for you. So, Francis, when and where were you born? And who were your parents? And did you have siblings?
Well, I was born on September 24th, 1825 in Baltimore, Maryland. I was born to the only child of free African Americans, but when my mother had died 3 years after I was born, I had to become an orphan. But then soon I was later raised by my aunt and uncle, William Watkins, who's
Well,
also a civil rights activist.
that is very sad to hear, Miss Harper, and I'm sorry to hear that you lost your mother at such an early young age. Um, was that difficult on you?
Yes, it was.
And so, we're going to go on to the next question here, and it is, how could you share with us how you got your education?
Well, I got my education from my uncle's Academy for Negro Youth.
Wow, that sounds good. I guess going to your uncle's academy, was it?
Sure, I guess.
Um, well, Miss Francis, I heard that if you don't mind sharing with us, you had a relatively large accomplishment at a very early age in life. Could you share that with us?
Yes, I had my first book published when I was just 20 years old, and it's called Four Sleeves. It's a book of poems.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and if you don't mind, could you share with us just a little bit of that poem?
Yes, and one of the poems I'll be sharing from you from my book is called I Thirst.
I thirst. Miss Frances Harper sharing a little bit of I thirst.
I thirst, but early cannot lay. The fever coursing through my veins, the healing stream is far away. It flows through the Salem's lovely plains. The murmurs of its crystal flow break ever over this world of strife. My heart is weary, let me go to bathe in it the stream of life. For many warm and weary hearts have bathed in this pure healing stream and felt their griefs and cares depart even like some sad forgotten dream.
Wow, that is an amazing poem, Miss Harper. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We are sure that many have benefited from hearing that. Next question, if you don't mind, is throughout all of your career, Miss Harper, did you make time for love?
Yes, I married William Fenton Harper, 1860.
In 1860, and in that time, did you have any children?
Yes, 2 years after I married Fenton, I had a daughter named Mary.
Okay, and if you don't mind, Miss Harper, this is going to be our last question. I have what I'd like to know is, and many of us would probably like to hear from you, is why did you become an abolitionist?
I became an abolitionist because I had heard that I wanted to help my people after the Civil War, and after that, there was a law passed in Maryland saying that free black people who didn't live in Maryland weren't allowed to come into the state and get the education that they need. After hearing this awful law, I promised myself that I'd help my people get the education that they need, and I want my help the people who were free, the black people, survive.
Ms. Harper, that was a terrible law. I'm sure many of us would agree that that was absolutely just terrible. And I'd just like to say thank you for sharing your story and your poetry with us. It was quite lovely. And thank you, Ms. Frances Harper, for coming today to the talk show. And to all of us and to all of you, I'd like to say this is Mr. Jackson calling from the talk show, and thank you very much.